All right, let's take a whirlwind journey through the history of London. 3,000 years in just 3 minutes. Buckle up. London's story starts way back before the Romans set foot here. There were people living along the Thames, but it was the Romans who put London on the map. They called it Londinium. By the 2nd century, it was a bustling city with walls, markets, and even an amphitheatre. But like all good things, Roman London eventually fell. The empire crumbled and the city almost disappeared. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, and London's back, bigger and busier than ever. The Tower of London went up, William the Conqueror stamped his mark, the city became England's beating heart. But it wasn't all glory. The Black Death swept through in the 1300s, wiping out nearly half the population. Still, Londoners rebuilt, and the city kept growing. By the 1500s, London was a powerhouse. Shakespeare was writing his plays, the Globe Theatre was packed, and the River Thames was the main highway. But the city faced disaster again in 1666, the Great Fire of London. It started in a bakery and raged for days, destroying most of the old city. Out of the ashes, though, rose a new London with grander buildings and wider streets. The 18th and 19th centuries, London exploded. The Industrial Revolution brought railways, factories, and millions of new residents. The city became the centre of a global empire, famous for its fog fashion and fierce debates in Parliament. But it also faced huge challenges: poverty, pollution, and the scars of 2 world wars. The Blitz in World War II left whole neighbourhoods in ruins, but Londoners, as always, rebuilt. Today, London's a global city. It's a patchwork of old and new. Medieval lanes, glass skyscrapers, double-decker buses, and food from every corner of the world. It's a city that never stands still, always reinventing itself, always looking forward. So, next time you're walking by the Thames or catching the tube, remember, you're part of a story that's been unfolding for thousands of years. And London? It's still writing its next chapter. Thanks for joining me on this lightning tour through time.